I first read about it in the trades, and then I think I got the audition maybe that day. Um, and I think it's just anything that Nicole is a part of tends to be a really incredible thing, both in terms of storytelling and also just incredible roles for women. So it immediately was on my radar, and as well as with Lulu at the helm, I knew it was going to be something really unique and really interesting. So I think that was probably the first thing that did it. And then once I got to read the scripts, it was just, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it was very similar for me. I hadn't read about it in the trades, but I'd gotten the audition, and I felt really, drawn to Hillary, even just from the sides that I got. It wasn't the full script, but I could see that she was, this sort of very controlled, tightly wound person, and there was humor and heart, and I was just immediately so curious where the story was going. And then once I was able to read all the scripts, I was just devouring them, and I was so just excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, I think one of the things about this show, especially, is it's focused on sort of the interweaving storylines. So, unfortunately, we as a cast didn't have very many scenes where we were
Yeah,
all together.
yeah.
So, honestly, I think we'll probably spend more time together during press to promote the show than we did on set. But every time we were actually on set together as a group, it was so much fun. I mean, such a talented cast. Even if the story itself is very heavy and very intense, it's always fun when you have great actors.
Yeah, I think a lot of the preparation for me had simply to do with speaking with Lulu, speaking with Gursimran Sandhu, who wrote a lot of Hillary's storyline. They all wrote together, but obviously she's South Asian, so some of the specificity came from Gursimran. We being able to speak with them and speak with Jack and sort of who plays David, just to get a real sense of who Hillary was and where she came from. The before we meet Hillary seemed to be really important in this story. And that helped me just really bring her to life and get to understand why she was the way she is now. So that was my main prep work. And then, of course, when the scripts are written so beautifully, the rest of the work is a little bit done for you. I guess I hope for audiences to really walk away and have conversations with each other about this show. Like you said, there's so many poignant themes, whether it's friendships, marriages, certainly we're looking at privilege and socioeconomic status. And I think there's so many elements of this story that come together in such different ways, depending on who you are and how you see the show. So I'm really excited to see what the conversation is around it.
I hope everyone walks away with a slightly more expanded view of the world. What is so great is how diverse the show is. I think it really shows the varying experiences that everyone's going through all the time. But what's so amazing about when you tell more diverse stories is that you realize that a lot of the issues people are going through are all similar. So I hope people have a wider perspective, but also have a little more understanding that a lot of the things we struggle with are universal.